guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here. It's about 7:10.
Yeah!
Uh-huh. That's for damn sure. You better.
Where the fuck is Sam? Oh.
Sam is in timeout right now. Kade, I didn't want to say anything, but you asked, so I will be honest with you. Sam is in timeout. He stole my blocks, and he had to face the proper authorities, so let's not worry about Sam, because I have a new co-host for tonight, and his name is Eugene ZTH. Everyone give it up for Eugene ZTH. That's right, that's fucking right. So you will be seeing a lot more of him a little bit later, but for right now, comics, you get 5 minutes, light at 4, from either me or, as previously said, Eugene ZTH. So we're going to do a little bit of yay boo. What I need from you guys as the audience, hello Sammy Tamimi, list is over there. We got some spots open just for you, buddy. Uh-huh. I like to see it. I like when Sammy blows me kisses. It gives me butterflies. So what I need from you guys for a little bit of yay boo is I need a very excited yay! Okay, all right. And can I get a very, very hateful boo? Awesome. Okay, so you guys are going to go back and forth between the yay and the boo, starting with the yay, all right? I found out today that I'm going to be an uncle. Yeah. And I found out that the baby is going to be born on my birthday. Yeah, which is, kind of sweet, I guess. But I'm a twin, so I already share a fucking birthday. But I guess being an uncle and a baby is kind of a good gift. But they're not gonna give it to me or anything. But they are gonna name the baby after me. But my real name is Suck Dick McStinkins. So. Do you guys, speaking of names, do you guys think anyone named Roger has a birthday on 10/4? Yeah. You're damn right, Cade. Statistically, yup. Boo. Everyone boo Cade, actually. Everyone yay me. Oh, man. All right. I grew up with Christian parents. Anyone else grow up religious? I guess specifically within the Christian faith, Catholic. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. Catholic is a lot more strict. I feel like we were non-denominational, but I grew up with a huge poster of Jesus on my wall. Anybody else? Jud, okay. And I would kiss that poster on the mouth every night. Anybody else? Okay. By the time I rolled it up to go to college, it was just covered in lipstick, so. Hello! Welcome to Swede Talk! Everyone give our new guests a round of applause. It's gonna be such a fun time. I would kiss a picture of Jesus every single night, and that's why I'm going to heaven and you guys aren't. So enjoy, and I'm gonna get there, and his lips are gonna be so familiar. Don't you hate it when you're kissing lips and they're unfamiliar? You're not my girlfriend. You're Sam Nelson. What the hell? Silver cut that. I'm just kidding. He knows already. I wanted to do a bit where I squirt myself in the mouth with a water gun, but I didn't want the gun's appearance to scare anybody. So instead, I found the next best thing. I brought a spray bottle that shoots bullets. So I've got a dick and a butt. All right, Swede Talk, Väsen, whatever you go by nowadays. Thank you, Charlie. Charlie knows I've got a dick and a motherfucking butt. And you know exactly what the hell that means, all right? It means, say it with me, it means jizzness in the front, farty in the back. All right, thank you. I said, jizzness in the front, farty in the back. All right, one more, jizzness in the front, farty in the back. All right, are you guys excited for the motherfucking show? Yeah. If you're a virgin, you won't leave one. Our lineup of comics are so damn sexy, you can't help yourself. Speaking of sexy, everyone put your hands together for your opening comedian. His name, much like my future brother's child, everyone give it up for Chukknephew.
I'm not sexy at all. Shout out to all the ladies who got a little bit of hair on their lip. Yeah, that's a good thing, ladies. That's a good thing. I mean, you moist down there, you feel me? Very moist. Definitely, if you got hair on your arms and shit, for real, woo, that shit super duper. To be honest with you, man, I'd like to say some things tonight. I am raising the next P. Diddy. Yeah, raising my son. I'm not talking about putting cum on the nipples and shit like that. Nothing like that, you feel me? I'm just saying this, I know he's a freak. Because every time I wipe his pee-pee, he don't never laugh or nothing. He just look at me like, nigga, stop wiping my dick. But when his mama do it, he get, hey, do it again, mama, do it again. That boy could be a freak, man. Since P. Diddy got arrested, man, you know, they locking up all the baby oil. You feel me? Now you gotta call assistants to get the baby oil nowadays. They ain't locking up the condoms. They ain't locking up deodorant no more. You feel me? For real, why they ain't locking up the condoms though? There's a lot of STDs out here, people. A lot of STDs, but STDs ain't the same no more, I guess. I guess that's the reason, cause y'all remember when y'all used to catch an STD back in the days, you thought it was end of life. This is death for me, you man, I ain't coming out there tonight, hell nah, But now when niggas catch HIV and shit, they got a whole parade and a commercial nowadays. They be happy as fuck on the commercial, ain't it? You ain't that happy with HIV. Stop playing with me. I know you ain't that happy. For real, man. AIDS ain't the same no more, man. For real, it's not, man. It's not I do say a lot of white people jokes. That's because I care about you white folks. That's the only reason. The things I say, I really care about y'all. I be curious, why do y'all walk so fast? For real, man, y'all walk fast as hell, shit. I know a lot of white folks, they don't really like when I talk about the white people and shit, but I have to let them know, one thing about me, my kids are white. That's something they don't even know. My kids are white. That's before they reach the egg. Okay. I'm gonna work on that. Don't worry. Ah, man. Love white folks though. But do anybody else feel the same way I feel? You wish all ATMs had a corn dispenser? I'm still trying to get my 27 cents out. Shit, for real. Ain't nobody else broke? Nobody else broke in the building? Okay, just me, okay. I'm broke as hell, people. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love a big booty girl. Love big booty girls, man. I just seen her ass so fat, it made a paralyzed man get up and open the door for her. I said, God damn, ass got so much power, people. So much power. For real, man. I love a big booty, man. Because when they sit on the toilet, they keep the toilet seat warm for you and shit, you feel me? I love that, man. Little booty girls can't do that. They can't do that, man. They can't do that. Still feel like an ice bag when you sit on that shit. Love it, man. What else can we talk about tonight? I wish they legalize prostitution. I'm gonna be honest with you, people, y'all looking at it the wrong way. That's an investment for men. Stress-free, no commitment, no talking. Shit, and I could drop you off well if I want to drop you off. Shit, that's the greatest pussy ever right there. Shit, I need that, like, for real, man. Investing in pussy is great, people, so make sure you keep investing. Fuck that tricking and shit. It's all right to trick on pussy, long as it come with benefits. That's all I'm saying. If it got a 401k, Roth IRA or something like that, that's great pussy right there. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. We need that great pussy back. It ain't enough. There's not enough hoes out here no more. Y'all notice that? That's why the childbirth declining right now. It ain't enough hoes out here no more. Hoes had the best pussy. Am I lying? Oh, I must be lying then. Okay. I fucked a lot of great hoes. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Before I get off stage, I'd just like to say I can't trust nothing my wife say when we have sex no more. Because last night we had sex, she said, "This the best dick I ever had." I said, "Bitch, I met you when you was 14 and I broke your virginity. This about to be the only dick you ever had." Like, I'm Chukknephew. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
One more time for Chukknephew. Chuck, I think the mic might have been off the entire time you were performing, by the way. I think so. I'll just turn it up just to be safe. Much like Chuck, I too have fucked a lot of great hoes in my lifetime. Also, Chuck makes a lot of merch. I think the next piece of merch you make, Chuck, should say, "AIDS ain't the same no more." It's not, he's right. He's speaking truth. He's speaking truth to power, much like your next comedian. Everyone, put your hands together for Abedin Ambakhutwala.
All right, guys, where are my tech savvy guys? Just one? Two? No? No one on this side? You there, right? Tech savvy. I know you did VT, right? Okay. So, well, you guys might get this joke. I hate autonomous cars. Anyone else? The self-driving cars? See? I hate them because see, I'm a guy who likes to talk to other drivers on the road using sign language, especially with the greatest finger in my hand, like that. But now with the autonomous cars, I can't do that, right? I mean, what am I gonna yell at a robot? I cannot. Like, what are the slangs? What are the, things to yell out? Hey, motherboard fucker. It's like joystick head. And if I flip off a robot, the only response I'm gonna get is 403 error, server not found. It's too technical. Oh, man. And then what am I supposed to do? Like, write an email to Elon Musk? Right, hey, Elon, one of your R2-D2s cut me off. R2-D2s? No, nobody know that. It's middle finger emoji. I mean, is that what I'm supposed to do? That? See, yelling at robots doesn't give you satisfaction, right? If you're yelling at a human being, you get a satisfaction. So all this is going to lead to is frustration inside me, and I'm going to go home and yell at my kid. Why were you not at school? My kid will be like, it's Sunday today, Dad. So that's where my frustration is going to come. Okay, technical joke fail. All right. Do you guys remember cable? Cable TV, people who grew up in the 80s and 90s. See, I used to love that, cable TV. But people used to complain that cable is too expensive, right? But see, I used to like that because It was like having the whole pizza with all the toppings on it at the same time. But with all the subscriptions now, it's like I'm having 15 mini pizzas with single toppings on each of them. And I'm paying extra for all that stuff. Like Netflix has got varieties of cheese, that's good. Hulu Plus has got chicken. And Amazon Prime, oh my God, don't let me start. It's like just breadcrumbs for $14.99 a month. It's like ridiculous. And HBO gives you chicken free for 6 months. I'm like, no, I don't want to eat chicken every day. I want a different variety every day. Oh shoot, you guys don't even like it. What else? I've got one last technical joke. Let's see if this hits you guys. Okay. I mean, do you guys have any AI assistants at home, like Alexa, Siri, Google? No, nobody. Oh damn! Shoot, I'm the only one who's doing all these stuff. All right, I'll let you. I'll say it anyways. Like when I talk to these AI assistants, I feel like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. Right? I'll go in the house and I'll say, "Hey Alexa, turn on the lights." Nothing happens. Just like what my daughter does. Doesn't reply to me. And then I'll be like, I'll raise my voice just like I raised at my kid. Hey Alexa, turn on the lights before I lose my head. Right? And Alexa comes and responds, I don't like that. I don't know what you're saying. Man, 10 years from now, I think we're gonna live in a home with like kids who are not listening to you, like how I used to listen to my parents. I think that's my time. Thank you so much.
One more time for Abedin Ambakhutwala. I mean, I don't really fuck with those teenaged AIs, but if my car can drive itself, it can suck my dick. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. All right. Speaking of sucking my dick, everyone give it up for your next comic, Jud Howard.
Thank you, everybody. Goodbye, people. Goodbye, people of Boston. Thank you, Abe, for that. That was really cool. I got to look at the 4 Ninja Turtles right up here and that one huge Ninja Turtle right here the whole time, dude. That was cool. I hope you got that on camera. Anybody, y'all like porn? Yeah. I'm like a connoisseur of porn. I really, really like porn. I like to, like, it has to be a very specific video. Like it has to be POV, which means point of view. It has to be point of view, and it has to be doggy. But it has to be from the woman's point of view. Like, honestly, I just like looking around apartments. Like if you show me a headboard, oh my God, that's it. Dude, sometimes I'll just load up Zillow and just crank one out. I too am broke, Chuck. I don't know where you went. Probably off to make some money, hopefully. Time to work. You know, comedy's not paying the bills. I'm broke. I live in a bad neighborhood. I live in a weird looking house. Like my house looks like it's cross-eyed. Like, have y'all ever seen anybody that's cross-eyed? Like, have you ever seen anybody that has the medical condition atyphoria? You know what that is? It's like where one eye is looking at you, one eye is looking for you. Like it kind of, that's what my house looks like, dude. And the worst part about it is somebody keeps putting a sign in my yard that says, "I buy ugly houses." Joke's on them, I'm renting, so renting my house from my landlord. My landlord's a piece of shit though. She took my washer and dryer out and replaced it with a coin-operated washer and dryer instead of just raising rent. Like, instead of just charging me $50 extra a month, she made me do a chore now. Like, it's a coin-operated washer and dryer. Do y'all know what coins are? Are y'all familiar with this archaic form of currency? Do y'all know what these things are? It's like back in the day, they had these things, they were like round and they were worth money. like before you had like Venmo and Cash App and stuff like that, you had and the government like put a bunch of states on the back, and when you collected all 50 states, you could cash them in for like 2 packs of cigarettes. Y'all remember this stuff? Coins. It's what the homeless crave. You know? It's like the homeless live on coins. Is this what y'all are talking about? Dude, so let's see, what else? Yeah, so now I just have to have like an extra chore to do my laundry. I was getting a tattoo recently, and the person doing my tattoo, they like switched out the machine, and I was like, oh, did you have to change guns? And they were like, hey, it is not a gun. It's a machine for giving tattoos. And I'm like, this is gonna work out perfectly when I have to do my laundry. So now when I go to the bank, I'm like, this is not a gun. This is a machine for getting coins to do my fucking laundry. I told that joke at a bar recently. The one about the homeless craving coins. That joke was so bad that 2 homeless people got up and left. And I was like, where are they going? It's not even an offensive joke. It's just so bad, the homeless people would rather go be homeless than listen to another one of my shitty jokes. All right, thank y'all so much. Y'all put your hands together for Blake Carlson.
One more time for Jud Howard. He walked the homeless, everybody. Damn, that's hard to do. All right, let's see. I know exactly who your next comic is because she's right in front of me. Everyone, be so loud for Donna Boyd.
Hi. Hello. True. I keep having the same dream over and over. And in this dream, I'm walking around town and I'm completely naked. But it's not embarrassing or upsetting. It's like really cunt. Like it's like really hot and sexy. Like I'm walking down the street totally naked and everybody's staring at me and they're like falling all over themselves and like cars are crashing into each other. You're like, oh my God, I just want her so bad. I just want it so bad. And I'm just like, you can't have it. You can just look. Oh my God. And then I wake up and I'm pissed. Because that's never gonna happen. Because I could go outside right now naked, but it would be weird. And like for some reason a kid would accidentally be there and and I would get arrested. And you know, I think about putting myself into a situation that could kind of be like that, right? But I'm too scared. Because another dream that I keep having is that I'm at an orgy, but nobody wants to have sex with me. I'm just like off to the side, spread, watching, and I'm not into that. That's not really my thing. So it's like purposeful. They're not doing it because they think I like it. They know. So I don't want to go to an orgy, can't walk around the streets naked. But here's the thing. I think I've found a solution. Because the other day I was reading a book about the witch trials. And I found out that during the witch trials, there was a town where they killed so many witches that there was only one woman left. Who are you gonna fuck during the orgy now? It's just me. I could walk around the streets naked. There's no kids there, except for like mine, I guess. I saw my mom naked, for sure. No one else? Your guys' moms didn't walk around naked? I did not even plan to say that. It just came out, but that's crazy. Okay, cool. Gonna write that one down for later. Anyways, I want to talk about my underwear now. You guys are like so horny. That's crazy. Everybody in here is freaking out. You're like, oh my God, when is she gonna stop? Don't be. Because my underwear is not sexy. There's nothing horny about it because it's huge. It's massive. It could fly as a flag. And you're wondering, where do you get these massive panties? There's no big and wide panty store. I get them from Victoria's Secret. You're shocked. You're quaking. Yeah, I do. They have this style that's called like boy short. And it covers the fupa, so I get it. Just picturing my fupa while I'm walking on the street naked. Anyways, so at Victoria's Secret, their panties are really expensive. So I have to go when they have a sale called the panty party, okay? The panty party. It means you get a certain amount of panties for a certain amount of dollars. There's different types of panty parties though. There's like the good panty party and then there's like the okay panty party. I was at the best panty party of the fucking year. It was like 10 panties, $30. You're joking. Thank you. So there I am on the floor, because I wear an XL, and I'm in the bottom drawer. I'm deep in this panty drawer, okay? It's like fucking Vietnam. I'm throwing punches, because they didn't have guns. I love the Vietnam War. I know a lot about it. And a girl walks in with her boyfriend, basically, and is like, ew, who the hell would wear these granny panties? And I'm like, me! I would! Thanks, that's my time.
Keep it going for Donna Boy! Your next comedian was actually the prom king of the panty party, and he's going to tell you all about it. Everyone put your hands together for James Copeland.
Thank you. I just want to call out Jud real quick. I looked over his shoulder, and his Instagram For You page is just all softcore pornography. I don't really have a punchline on that. I just want everyone to know. All right. Guys, if you don't mind, I want to try a few jokes. I'm doing a show this Saturday. It's raising money in menstrual products for unhoused women. They're going to hook up like period simulation electrodes on us. So that's just some context. It's my wife's birthday today. Thank you. Yeah, and because I have cramps today, I just want to use this as an opportunity to say that she is not getting head on her birthday either. Two can play that game. All right, fun. Guys, Jud watches porn. All right. That'll be my go-to. I don't think I can use that on Saturday. Whenever I hear a woman complaining about her menstrual cramps, you know, I want to help somehow. You know, I'm an empath. I'm a feminist. So what I do, I go up to her and I offer her a 9-month reprieve from any menstrual cramps. She just has to, you know, forgo the child support payments and not be busted. I'm just a really good guy. What can I say? All right, I'm not going to do the next one. That's slightly more sexist. I think we hit our cap there. Me and my wife have the same birthday. Some people are like, oh my God, that's such a huge coincidence. And I personally, I don't think it's a coincidence. I just call it being a fraternal twin. Thank you. I think this is my favorite table of audience members right now. They're as reactive as all the other tables. I picked up a gig recently performing during a marriage proposal. I should say it's not a stand-up gig. I also play music. But I thought it would be funny if I showed up and did a stand-up gig there instead. You know, just like the sun is setting, you know, there's a guy on one knee, they're overlooking this city. And I just walk up and I'm like, I watch a lot of gay porn. I'm not gay. I just like supporting an industry that's 100% controlled by men. Tough crowd. And how do you two know each other? Start doing crowd work, you know? Like, oh, you're engaged? I thought this guy was gay. Is this thing on? I'm talking into like a hairbrush, you know? I don't know. No, but the gig is playing saxophone, like in the background. I play saxophone, and I talked to the guy, and he was like, "Oh, I would love if you played a couple Taylor Swift songs. My girlfriend is a huge Taylor Swift fan, so I assume she's a white basic lady. No, a lot of Taylor Swift fans. You guys like that last album? I didn't think so." But he asked for 2 Taylor Swift songs. The first one is called Lover, and you know, it's just kind of standard, like boring Taylor Swift song. The second one is called Champagne Problems, which I had to listen to it. That is a song about a woman getting proposed to and then breaking up with her boyfriend. Is this guy setting up like a rejection contingency plan? Like he's gonna be on one knee proposing, lover going on, then she says no, and he just yells, "Cue champagne problems!" Just walks into the sunset. Anyway, that seems like the worst possible song to choose for that situation. That's like choosing a song about losing your dick to be performed during your bris. Some circumcised people in here? All right, thanks guys, I'm James.
If you want to see James Copeland in physical pain, go to Overreactions at Benchtop Brewing this Saturday. All right. I wish I could see your next comic in physical pain. I do, I really do, from the bottom of my heart. Because he's so damn cute. Everyone, please put your hands together for Will Miner.
Hey, keep it going for Blake. He wants to see me in pain. Yeah, if you want to see me in pain, Blake. Oh, just see me before I go to bed. I'm very sad. Oh, my goodness. Keep it going for James, everybody. Come on. The king of crowd work, people. The Taylor Swift of Richmond comedy. He's cheer captain and I'm on a plane. Is that one of hers? Yeah. Yes. What else did she do? Did she also do a eastbound a damn road up here trucking? You know the Taylor Swift song? It was in Smokey and the Bandit. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm also on that. I'm also going to be on the same showcase as James and some of the other comedians. It's really funny. I was talking to some other comics, and they were like, well, I'm having a really hard time like finding an ending to these period jokes. I don't know how to end these period jokes. And I'm like, it's easy, bud. You just put them in a sentence and end them with a period. That is my only joke for that show. Please help me, audience. I am going to stretch out that joke for 5 minutes. I'll say one word every 30 seconds as I'm just writhing in pain. Why can't they just throw stuff at me? Oh, God, I don't want a period. Oh, dear. Keep it going for Jud. He wouldn't show me his porn. I dig that. No. I feel bad. No. I actually feel that pain because, like, goddamn, Instagram needs to chill out, man. Instagram is scaring the hose. My goodness, Instagram. Golly jeepers, you know what? I love my National Geographic. I like my succulent videos, but gosh darn it, you look at one gal's butt and then it's all of a sudden, oh, it's a torrent. They just open up the floodgate. The dike just floods open and it's just full of titties and ass. It's like, chill out, Instagram. Oh, goodness. What else I want to talk about? Oh, yes, Donna, you mentioned underwear. I also have to buy very large underwear. I have a big butt. It's hard buying underwear. Yeah, it's tough. I can never find my right size. That's why I always wear a thong. I like to think of it as a flip-flop for my butt. Oh, gosh. Seasons are changing, everybody. It's about to be spooky season. Clap it up for that. Clap it up for spooky season. Hell yeah. Any seasonal depression out there? Any ST seasonal depression out there? Hell yeah. That's all right, folks. I actually figured out a way to beat seasonal depression, Väsen. You all want to know how I beat seasonal depression? I'm always depressed. Yeah, take that, Big Pharma. Fuck you. I'm just gonna keep smoking weed. I'm gonna keep treating myself because pills are expensive. Oh gosh, I just feel very weird. I don't know. I don't really like my face right now. I feel like I feel like I look like George Harrison if he got kicked out of college. Like, thank you for the one guy that's seen the cover of the Let It Be album. Oh gosh, I know. I feel like I look like Ted Lasso, but like if they told me to teach soccer, it'd probably be court ordered. And the second punchline I have for that joke that I'm working on is, I feel like I look like Ted Lasso, but like instead of teaching soccer in the UK, they sent me to Sudan to teach ice hockey. Oh, come on, kids, put down those AK-47s and pick up a hockey stick, come on. Okay, we don't like that. Oh, boy. Oh, God, you're not gonna like this next, oh, God. I gotta turn it into a Mighty Ducks? Yeah, that'll save that. That'll bring up that'll save that reference to Sudan, war torn Sudan. That's what the kids need. Forget famine relief, get those kids a Blu-ray player. Oh, God, I know, I'm so sorry. I just got back from I just got off a plane. I just got back from Riyadh. Boy, are my slaves tired. All right, moving on, people. Oh, my goodness. I actually do feel bad for the Saudi Arabians, though. I feel bad for those Saudi Arabians. They had to sit through an hour of Aziz Ansari, okay? He put the I'm sorry in Aziz Ansari. Goddamn. I don't like him. He had a joke where he was like, oh, I told the girl to give me a blowjob. She got mad, so I was like, shut up. I don't like that guy. Fuck Aziz Ansari. I'm glad you're recording this over. Aziz Ansari, come to Richmond, Virginia. I will challenge you to fisticuffs. Oh, gosh. I actually did just get off a plane. I went down to New Orleans. Actually, it's okay there. I went to New Orleans. It was really cool. I had to take Spirit Airlines. Yeah. Anybody else take Spirit Airlines? Hell yeah. The Greyhound bus of the sky. Hell yeah, baby. Holy shitbox. Oh my God, that plane is... Have you all taken that thing? Have you all taken Spirit? Holy shit, they are so cheap. Oh my God, they're so oh my God, $80 to check a bag, $80 to check my bag. When you sit in the plane, it's just all right, folks, in the event of an emergency, to activate your airbag, you have to insert 50 cents into the coin slot above you. Have you all ever been on a plane where you're just yelling at somebody, I have 2 dimes and a nickel, please? And they were just oh yeah, in the event of an emergency, all the flotation devices are in the back of the plane. They're all in a big bin. You just gotta kind of ruffle around for them while the plane's going down. Alrighty, well, I'll work on my airplane material, people. Oh my goodness. How am I going to make it in this big comedy world if I don't have more solid airport material? Alrighty, thank you all for putting up with me. I'm going to give it back to our host, Blake.
And what the hell is with that airplane food? Am I right? What the fuck? Alright, your next comic, he is an airplane. Everyone put your hands together for Louie Carroll.
What the fuck does that mean? How are you guys feeling? You feeling great? Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I have. I think I'll make an amazing relationship counselor. What do you guys think? Right? Yeah. Thank you for the validation. Thank you. A couple walk into my office and the guy would be like, we don't have sex anymore. And the lady would be like, you don't play music for me anymore. Here's a solution. Fuck on a piano, right? Fuck on a piano. Boy, I would suck as a relationship counselor, I guess. But, moving on to the next joke. You know what I found today? Another parking ticket on my windshield. I mean, come on. Yes! When are they gonna stop pointing out our mistakes and start giving us words of affirmation, you know? I want a bunch of love letters on my windshield. Don't give me a parking ticket that says fine. Give me a love letter that says, hey, handsome, you know? All right. This is also my favorite table. Oh, yeah. Anyway, everybody has a spirit animal, right? Will, what's your spirit animal? A pigeon. A pigeon? That's really sad, man. That's really sad. Actually segues to my joke. Anyway, everybody has a spirit animal, but I think you should also have a spirit animal that you don't want to be, you know? pigeon. But you don't want to be, like I don't want to be a sloth. It always looks depressed. It's always trying to hang itself on something. I don't want to, exactly, like I don't want a suicidal spirit animal, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of like a koala bear, just hanging in there, Or a penguin. I like how they pat their sides like they're looking for their cigarettes. Like, is it really that cold out there, Or after a polar bear attack, you just need a cigarette. I cut that one out. Have you ever seen a dog chase its own tail? Ugh. It's kind of looks like trying to suck yourself off while doing a cartwheel, So unnecessary. So unnecessary. I don't want to come home and see that, just like, I call it a circle jerk because they're going in circles, Nothing, all right. We're killing. Anybody here play pool? Any pool players? Yeah. Oh yeah. I like to play a little pool, but I play with no balls, You know how I do it? When somebody challenges me to a game, I get cold feet and I soil my pants, Like a man with no balls. I don't know what that joke means, but I'll figure it out. Has anybody read the Kama Sutra before? Yeah. No one? You've read it?
I look at pictures.
Pretty sure you think it's like a coloring book. But yeah, like, not a lot of people have read the Kama Sutra, Like, not many people have read the Kama Sutra. It doesn't have mass appeal. Like sex with dummies, Or bumping uglies for the ill-equipped, Or, I don't know, how many screws does it take before your bed falls apart? But screw means sex? I just got that late. Anyway, I have one more joke. Anybody here have any kinks? You don't have to say yours, I'll start. Yeah. Shut up. Anyway, my kink is I want to have some whimsical sex, Like, pegging isn't really for me. I'm more of a snow globe in the ass type of guy. And that's been my time. Give it up for you.
Keep it going for Louie Carroll. Just a friendly tip: do not borrow James's copy of the Kama Sutra. All right, the pages are sticky. Awesome. Also, Louie mentioned sloths. Another fun fact about sloths is sometimes when they're high up in trees, they will latch onto their own arm thinking it's a branch and then let go with their other arm and fall to their death. Everyone, give it up for your next comedian, Anthony Ferrara. A joke that your next comic can relate to. Everyone, put your hands together for Charlie Waring.
Hey guys. Hey. This is the crowd people always dream of. I don't know. My dog's friend is here. That's an inside joke. She walks a dog who's friends with my dog, so we're friends. Okay, fine. That's an inside joke, and now I told you. I'd like to give it up for our one real audience member, sir, in the back with the cane. Thank you for coming. I'm guessing you're blind, right? I don't want to make assumptions. Yes. I just want to inform you, because you might not know this, but the comic before me had his penis out the whole time. So if you want to make a police report, his name is Anthony Ferrara. So and this is not the first time he's done it too. So let me tell you that. There's like 5 women here who quietly laughed. You didn't hear them, but I'm glad you're here, though, because, yeah, you're the one non-comic audience member. Maybe I shouldn't tell you that, but I'm glad you're here. Can you say blind, or is blind a slur?
No, blind's the one B word you're allowed to use.
Okay, there we go. I was wondering, okay, so you're going to think I'm a douchebag for saying this, but I can't smell. I was born without a sense of smell, which is very different. I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm not saying it's on the same level. But I always wondered this. I always wanted to ask a blind person if they've had a similar experience to this, because I can't smell. I've told people I can't smell before, and a lot of times, especially I'll tell someone who, like, they smoke a lot of weed or something, I'll be like, yeah, I can't smell. I was born without a sense of smell. They'll be like, oh, yeah, like, I have a really bad sense of smell. Like, I can only smell stuff that's really strong, and I'm like, that's not the same fucking thing. So I was just wondering, has anyone ever, like, heard that you were blind and then gone, oh, I get it, I have glasses? Like, is that...
That, but people assume as a blind person I can't get horny.
Oh, okay. That, cool. Hell yeah, that was cool. All right, thank you. I won't bother you anymore. I just have half thoughts. I don't have real jokes because it's just comics here. But how come? Okay, this might be fucked up, but just stay with me, please. How come I know it's a Monjaro commercial when the beginning is a shot of a fat black person dressed in purple? Like, I don't know. The Monjaro commercial. I keep seeing these Monjaros, and it's always plump minorities dressed in purple. And so now in real life, I see like a fat black woman dressed in purple. I'm like, she has diabetes. I know it. And sir in the back, you don't know this. The one black person here laughed, so it's okay. Well, Louie didn't laugh. Never mind. There's two black people. Okay, I'll give a layout of the room. No, that's. I was watching TV. I was watching a game show, and there's this guy. He named all these beer brands, like he knew beer brands. I don't want to explain the game, but he knew a lot about beer. And then afterwards, he was like, I don't even drink. But he was like a big fat guy, and that pissed me off. I was like, why are you fat then? Like, because I like stopped drinking for like a month one time, and I started to lose weight, but like my life was boring and miserable, so I went back to drinking. But like I don't like, how can you be fat if you don't drink? Like the only reason I don't work out is because I'm hungover every morning. Like that's, if I stopped having my like 6 cans of bread every night, I would be like a marathon runner. I don't know. I'll do it this one. I was watching some of these political attack campaigns. They had one. They're trying to attack the Democrat, and they were like, she can't be governor because my son was in the bathroom at school and a girl peed in the urinal next to him, which is confusing, but it's kind of fucked up. But also, let's put transphobia to the side for a second, which is easy for me to do. That's as a non-trans person, very easy. I can forget about that, racism. I can forget about all of it very easily, but let's forget about trans. This is what pisses me off about this stupid country, is people are so political now. They hear a story about a girl peeing in a urinal, and their first thought is, how do I tell the governor about this? Meanwhile, regular John Q. Public me, I hear about someone with a vagina peeing in a urinal, and I think, how do vaginas pee? I thought it was a mist that you couldn't aim. I don't know. A little girl went into a bathroom and just fucking, I don't know. Just skunk sprayed the whole row of urinals? I don't know. And then was like, Abigail Spanberger told me to do this. That's my time, guys. Thank you. Let's bring Blake back up here.
Give it over Charlie Waring. And you might as well keep applauding for your next comedian, Grayson Bullock!
in honor of Sam, I'm going to walk around this mic stand 5 times. No. How are we doing tonight, guys? Good? Here we go. Good. It's Halloween time. Someone said it was almost spooky season. It is spooky season. We like Halloween? Big Halloween fans in the room? There we go. Yeah, it's a good time. Not much changes in our house because we have a fairly gothic decorative design anyway, so we always figure like which ones are the all year round skeletons and which one are the decorative holiday once a year skeletons. Also not much changes because I'll just be upfront about it. I married a witch. I didn't know going into it. I was not prepared for it. Some days I'm still not prepared, so I'm just letting you guys know now. If you ever, drive by my house, you see me tied up and about to be put in a cauldron by some 5'11" dark-haired sorceress, you mind your goddamn business. I'm exactly where I want to be. Okay. Now, let's see here. No, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. That's a tied-up cauldron. That has nothing to do with witchcraft. That's just other things we do. It's a harmful stereotype. She's more of an herbalist, healing properties from plants type of thing. Very real, very legit thing. She's not very much of a crystal girly. Not that if that's your jam, that's fine. It's just not mine. I feel the same way about crystals as I do about anal. The amount of preparation and research involved to do it is just too much work for me. So I'm gonna steer clear of it. I'm just like, this is too much work. Let's see. But yeah, married a witch. Am I skeptical about a lot of the things that she does? Absolutely. But if she tells me that all my hopes and dreams are going to come true if I take a shot of this moon water, then pass that shit over here, homie. All right? Damn right. Anyway, any Squishmallow fans in here? Yeah. Just the two? Just the two? That's fine. I'm not one either, and I didn't care for them at all. And then I found out they had names. And then I found out one of them had my name, and I looked up, I was like, God, what is this? The Grayson Squishmallow is about the cutest, stupidest fucking looking dinosaur you've ever seen in your life. It's just 2 dots in a mouth, and just a gigantic, plushy, mutant meld of 5 different dinosaurs in one. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. Okay. And we can't find it exists because it's got no bones. But no, I felt a very kinship. Yeah, there we go. I was a thinker. It was a science joke. Sorry to make you think on a Wednesday night. But no, I felt a kinship with it because I too wish that sometimes I would be wiped off the face of the fucking planet. Can you blame me? Life is tough for a half-black man in America, such as myself. Want to talk about spooky season? It's scary season all year round for black people in America. Especially right now, but apparently it's also scary for white men. I guess they're under attack for something. Yeah, and I'll shamefully admit those are also my people, just genetically and legally, but that's about it. The only time I have to just check it on a doctor's office, and that's just the only reason I check 2 or multiple races. I make people guess. Not supposed to do that, but I make them do it anyway. But no, apparently they're so under attack that there's a new organization or a movement called White Men Fight Back. It's a real thing. It's called White Men Fight Back. You might be thinking to yourself, against literally what? Yeah, but guys, you don't think all of the hardships and injustices that white men face on a daily basis, things like, and who could forget about? The list goes on and on. Just ask James. He'll tell you all about it in his little picture book. He has a flip slap show. But no, it's rough. But I think I have a solution. As a member of the white race in a very partial, very shameful way. I have a solution. We need to start a program called Woke White Person of the Month. Yeah. Now, you might be thinking, we need that's a Gen Z, Gen Alpha. We're not going to get the angry white men on board. It's got to be like an elder millennial, went to high school in 2010, so they definitely said the N-word, but only to songs in the car because they thought it was okay. Like a Charlie Waring or a James Copeland, that type of... They're both in interracial relationships. They'd be good for marketing. Good for marketing purposes. But no, we'd ask them, here's the kicker, here's the qualifying. Anthony, how many black friends do you have? A million? I assumed it's not much if he's whipping his dick out in public. If he surrounded himself with black people, he would keep that shit away. I don't know. That felt hurtful, I'm sorry. He's a very nice man. But no, I guess the correct answer is always some form of I don't know, because if you keep track, it's kind of fucked up. If it's like, 5, Jamal, James, and all these other people, here are their addresses, here's their Ancestry.com. Our families knew each other back in the day. It's like, oh God. Oh no. What else? Yeah, don't count your black friends. Unless it's like 2, then I guess, why not, you know? But no. That's my time. I've been Grayson Bullock. Thanks so much, everybody.
Don't count your black friends before they hatch, folks. That's words of wisdom. Also, Grayson, what do white men fight back against, huh? Skin cancer, buddy. All right, we have reached the half point of our show, which means I'm going to hand it off to our co-host for tonight. He's very funny. Came all the way from Fredericksburg just to host this mic with me. He's awesome. You guys are going to love him just as much as I do, which, I mean, all of you know him already, except for a couple people, so you're going to fall in love with him more than me. Everyone put your hands together for Eugene ZTH!
I'd like to talk about the truth. I am transgender. I do not have a penis. I do not want a penis. I do not have any desires or fantasies of waking up one morning as a cisgender guy and realizing I have a penis. If I was able to get a boner, I would be banned from every hair salon within a 50-mile radius that offers shampoo services. It feels good when they touch your head. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Grayson, white guys suffer so much. Come on now. Sometimes. I like to tell people that my white boyfriend does a great Chinese accent. And they get mad at him instead of me. Would it surprise you guys if I told you that I had a very sheltered childhood? Nuh-uh. When I moved to Richmond for the first time, I didn't know what like those little Black and Mild filters looked like. So when I went to a parking lot and it was scattered with them, who knew what I was looking at? I thought that perhaps it was some sort of tiny reed for a little clarinet. For a year, I walked around Richmond thinking how lovely it is to live in a city that has such an appreciation for the woodwind family of instruments. I don't think there are enough stately dames doing stand-up comedy. That's not a joke, that's just my real opinion, guys. Are you guys fans of observational humor? You guys into that? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't you guys hate when you go to like an open mic and you're counting all the barrels and you're like, there's like maybe 2 in here? Don't you guys hate when you go to an open mic and you're like, God, the host is always wearing a silly red hat? What the hell? Yeah, just some observational humor. It's a subversion of the genre. Writing comedy has been very hard recently. Will brought up earlier the seasonal affective disorder. It's hitting me quite bad. I've been incredibly depressed, which kind of makes writing things a little bit more difficult. But they also say that you should write what you know. So here it goes. Help! Help me! It hurts! I really hate whenever people say things like, Oh, you're so mad at me. Oh, I'm living in your head rent-free. You're thinking about me all the time. I'm living in your head. Wait. Yeah, maybe in the torture chamber section of it. Yeah, dude, I just invented a new kind of bug that's genetically predisposed to hate you. Not the flex you think it is. I saw a horse recently. No, hold on. Not true. I was driving and I saw one of those big trailers that you like transport horses in. Why? The point is to get from one place to another. Isn't that the purpose of the horse? Why not let him drive? I don't really understand. Would you guys like to hear a song that I wrote?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm so glad you guys said yes. It would hurt my feelings otherwise. That's not the song. Here it goes. Raindrops keep falling on my head. I was the first victim of Chinese water torture. I didn't know what was happening to me when I wrote the song. Everyone, your next comic is actually the inventor of Chinese water torture. Please give a warm welcome to Marisa!
You got a mean fist on you there, Eugene. It was really stuck in there. Hey guys, I got that dog in me, and I think it's time to put that dog in me in that crate in me. All done with that. That was joke number 1. Joke number 2, I wrote today. So, good luck, Charlie. Well, not that Charlie. Actually, joke 1.2. Joke 1, and then 1 in parentheses. I got a text a couple weeks ago from Donna that said, Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck. And I'm off the grid. I don't know who that is. Well, now I do. But at the time, I was running in my head of the Charlies that I know. And of the 3 of them, 2 of them are dogs. And the other is Charlie wearing. So I said, that's a really weird way to, like, imagine I'm thinking this guy got shot in the neck, and someone said in my girlies brunch group chat, Charlie just got shot in the neck. Not even Charlie just got, Charlie Kirk, who I couldn't remember last names. Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck. I was like, really weird way to break such horrendous news about this guy who we see sometimes and admire for the times that we see him. I was like, Donna, one of my dogs and his dog are friends. You can't break news like that. Yeah, I walk dogs. So that's why I know a lot of dogs named Charlie. And that's why I have a dog that's friends with Charlie's dog. Okay, that joke's over now. Guys, I'm new at this. Transitions are hard for me, which I found out from like ADHD TikTok. They're like, hey ADHD, hey I'm an ADHD, and then like a bunch of other really stupid like labels. Well, I guess you're identifying. It's not stupid. It's your truth. But it took 30 seconds to get to the point of the video. But okay. Yeah, they're like, are transitions hard for you? You should self-diagnose. You have ADHD now. Bar already had it. So Okay, I do have another joke. I'm such a little tease. I'm like, one more joke. No, not yet. Not yet, you naughty little sluts. Okay, are there any bisexuals in the room? Are there any bisexual deniers or haters in the room? Okay, I'm not a hater. I just think that maybe bisexuals should bring it up as often, not as often as you switch, but like, I feel like you can only say it, like, I'm bisexual, if you're like doing both at the same time, you know? Like Tuesday, cock. Wednesday, vag. Thursday, some other spooky third thing. Like, sure, bisexual, there you go. Because I feel like, you know, bisexuals be like, you hate me, you're being a hater, you hate bisexuals. And I'm like, no, I don't. I just think that you shouldn't say it so much. Cause it's like, and this is mainly, you know, like there'll be like girls that have a boyfriend and they're like, I'm a bisexual. Guess who's bisexual? Me. And it's like, girl, you are what you eat. If it's just peeing, girl, you're not bisexual, girl. Okay, but here's the truth tea, okay? Because it's like, if a vegetarian is like, I eat a Burger King, and it's like, well, you've never eaten at Burger King, and you're not, like, it's like, okay, I've never eaten at Burger King, but I would, like, one day. And it's like, okay, but you don't eat at Burger King now. You don't eat burgers. You're a vegetarian. And you'd be like, me walk in a room, and all the vegetarians are like, oh my God, you eat burgers. I love you. Let's just talk about the fact that you eat burgers. Everybody's so obsessed when you're gay. It's a status symbol now. Literally. People be like, you're gay. That's the coolest thing ever. That's the coolest. You're my hero. Okay, I'm your hero. I'm Marisa, and I'm gay.
And one more time for Marisa. If you have ADHD, transitions are hard. Call me the poster child of the DSM-5. Yup. Transgender post-Trump era, very difficult. Your next comic. When he found out that Charlie Kirk died, his first words were, no. My white brother, no! Everybody, give it up for Cale Moore!
Really set me up for success with that one. Thank you. Also, yeah, I do feel like I have to point out for our visually impaired audience member, your last comedian did have their penis out. And like, Blake has really got to get this mic under control, because twice in one mic is crazy. If I had a nickel for every time someone had their penis out during this mic. It's always great to be at Väsen. I do have to say, for all of the event rooms that I've ever done comedy in, something about this room makes it feel like the eventiest. And I don't know, I think it's the white walls combined with the Chinese lamps, but like, I can just imagine this room playing host to a wedding reception for a couple that nobody likes. Like, they couldn't fill out the ballroom at the Holiday Inn, so they had to go with this. And combined with the outdoor photos, yeah. Like, we actually wanted a small wedding. We met while we were mountain biking. I'm glad Gene was talking about ADHD, and some of you probably know that I've been on my own ADHD journey. I got diagnosed a year ago, and I've been learning a lot about it. One thing I noticed is that if you have ADHD and you're in a relationship, it is very easy to gaslight your partner accidentally. They'll be like, Cale, we were supposed to go see a movie tonight, don't you remember? It's like, I don't remember my grandfather's face. My hard drive up here is full to the brim with Star Wars quotes. That's it. Which does help, because then if they call me out on it, I can use the old Jedi mind trick. You're not mad at your boyfriend. Your boyfriend can go play Battlefield. Here's the thing, is like I would never gaslight my partner on purpose. But if I was gonna do it, I would put a lot more effort into it. Okay? Most of these guys, they're fucking amateurs. If I was gonna gaslight somebody, I'd walk in and my partner would be like, did you pick up milk from the Publix like I asked you to? And I'll be like, what Publix? They'll be like, the one in Carytown. And I'd be like, honey, that Publix burned down 3 years ago. Okay. No fans of spousal abuse in here, I guess. Did anybody hear about that big news story that just dropped? A bunch of Republican politicians got their group chat leaked, like saying a bunch of really abhorrent, vile shit. And like J.D. Vance, who, I'll say this about J.D. Vance, it's a good comparison to have because he's one of the few people on this earth whose face is more circular than mine is. But like he made a statement where it's like, it's not a big deal, okay? They were just joking. And then you open up the article and one of the quotes is just, I love Hitler. Which first of all, I've been in this game for a few years now, okay? You need a setup, you need a punchline, you need 3 tags. You need to go back and do some writing. But yeah, it's also like, people, a bunch of Republican pundits came out and were like, they're taking it out of context, okay? It's not a big deal. And it's like, I love Hitler is out of context? Like, I don't think it would be improved if they were like, I love Hitler, but... I also got some bad news yesterday. My grandpa was diagnosed with leukemia. And it sucks, but like, we're in this to trauma dump, so let's fucking trauma dump. Here's the thing though, my grandpa is 87. His immune system is like a screen door at this point. I'm surprised he doesn't have the bubonic plague. I'm pretty sure at 87 his biggest enemy is stairs. Like, he's not even gonna be around long enough to get a Make-A-Wish. It's John Cena leaning down by his bed. It's like, what do you wish for, little dude? My grandpa's like, I wish everyone would go back to the gender they were born as. All right, guys, that's my time. I've been Cale Moore. Thank you.
Yeah, Cale Moore is awesome, yes! Woohoo! And everybody, for your next comic, all the way from the hospital, it's Cale Moore's grandfather. Let's give it up for Kade Wonders!
Yeah, the problem with trans people is I don't like them. They're weird. Hey, cool. That's fun. I've been thinking a lot about the fall of Rome recently. Not a guy thing, just a politically aware thing. Because we're actively seeing like the fall of the U.S. empire. It's fun. We're on a fun ride together. We love it. I like the nods. And so I'm like thinking about parallels. So like I'm thinking like, okay, the like big fun thing that they had was this Emperor Caligula put his horse in the Senate. Whoa, crazy. And I'm like, damn, we need a horse in the Senate. And then I realized that we already have Marjorie Taylor Greene in the House. Still counts. That's as a trans dude, you get to call one woman a horse face, and she's my pick. That's cashing in there. Hey, but no, I do like that. After been working on that joke for a couple weeks, and right after I started telling it, Marjorie Taylor Greene went on some new show and said something marginally progressive about healthcare, and I was like, I had an impact. I did this. And so I'm like, okay, we should just get rid of all the lobbyists in DC and put in a bunch of trans baby bullies instead. Call it Boss Baby Goes to Washington. It's gonna be a hit. Other parallels, they had a lot of orgies in Rome through the fall of Rome, a lot of fucking happening in general. And we all know they're fucking on Capitol Hill. We know it's happening. I think they should televise it. Put that shit on C-SPAN. Get those numbers up now, buddy. But no, I feel like it would be really satisfying, like for the people that are like, why can't we all just get along? I think those people would love to see Mitch McConnell and Chuck Schumer kiss. I think they'd really be good for them. I think that's good. Nice. See, the best thing about open mic comedy is when you're performing to all comics. There's nothing more satisfying than everyone is in their own head thinking about their stuff and not paying attention to me. It's cool. That's good. We all have masculine and feminine stuff in us, you know. We have, gender isn't a binary, but some people think it is. Like, if you're smart, you call those people gender essentialists. If you're dumb, you'd know it is boy is a blue color. That's the perspective. But I feel like coming out as trans, I wanted to shun all the feminine stuff. Like, fuck that. I'm a man. And but it's I've been coming around to it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I have masculine aspects to me. I have feminine aspects to me. Masculine aspects, like when I was 9, I punched a kid for beating me in Super Smash Bros. Feminine aspects, like the hands that threw that punch was this tiny lesbian hand. The sapphic heritage is strong. His body keeps the score. That's what that book's about, for sure. Anyone like drinking? We like drinking? We like being drunk? Yeah, I love being drunk. I don't do it a lot anymore. I did it too much, so I'm doing it sparingly now. But I love being drunk, and it's hard because I am objectively more fun when I drink. Like objectively. Like Sobercade's boring. Sobercade is uptight. Sobercade likes rules. Sobercade has too many spreadsheets. Drunkade is fun. Drunkade likes to party. Drunkade likes to steal. Drunkade likes to drive. Like, if you're not supposed to drive drunk, why is it fun? I feel like it's the closest thing I can get to like the old Cruisin' World arcade cabinets. Like I'm chasing a former glory. That's all I want. There's somewhere to go with that. I don't know where it is yet. So thank you for the feedback on nothing. That's good. That's good. Bad news for the gays. Bad news for the gays in here. I like football now. Oh no! Yeah, brother. I know. I do, and I feel like it's like okay. If my transition was the 9/11 of my womanhood, the first tower was top surgery. The second tower was buying a Lamar Jackson jersey. And flight, whatever number it was, going into the Pentagon was him getting injured the night I bought it. For those that don't know football, that's like buying a plane ticket from Boston to New York, September 10th, 2001. Okay. It got a pop last night. I'm trying to figure it out. If you have any good analogies, let me know. I think I got the light. I did? Hell yeah. I am so good. I don't know if you guys heard of being professional, but my name's Kade Wonders. Let's get Eugene back up here. Bye. And one more time for Kade Wonders, everybody.
Your next comic for tonight likes football only for the gay stuff. Please give a warm welcome to Ben Pierce! Everybody, I'm so excited to announce your next comic, who is the host host of Richmond's premier game show, Amish or Autistic. Please give a warm welcome to Scotty Moore! Yeah, Scotty! Let's go, Scotty!
Wow, how y'all doing tonight, people? Okay. First of all, I just got a job that I didn't know about. You said I'm hosting what now? You said I'm hosting what now?
Amish or Autistic?
I am?
Yeah.
When did I get that job?
This is how we want to tell you.
Well, I guess having a white name gets you job interviews that you don't know about. I'll take that. I ain't gonna lie, I had a hard time getting my black ass up here. I didn't even do the black thing. I usually would ask for directions, but I GPS my way up here, so okay, fuck it, I'm sorry. Nah, I've been through a lot of stuff. People been through a lot of stuff. Yeah, it didn't make any sense. I know. They may not want to make any sense. Anybody ever been through some crazy situations? You been through some crazy? What's the craziest shit you ever went through, bro? What? Tell me. What have you been through? Get crazy shit.
I want to say not having a dad, but it's not really like statistically crazy.
I mean, I don't think I had mine either, but go on.
That mixed with just like growing up in a house full of women.
I had that dealt with that too. Let me ask you a question. Did they teach you how to do gay stuff on accident?
No, you kind of learn on your own.
No, okay. No, because I grew up in a household full of women, and it was like, the thing about it was, yes, they teach you how to do, and let me make sure I say this politically correct. They teach you how to do things that most girls would do. You know what I'm saying? Some things that most girls would do. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to say anything is wrong with being gay. Be who you are, do whatever you do. I'm not saying anything is wrong with it. But it's just not my way of life. But I found myself having to explain to people that I'm not gay, but I'm giving mixed signals. Like, I'm doing things that kind of got people kind of wondering about me anyway. Like, one time me and my dad got into an argument, and he was like, son, you kind of have like gay tendencies. I was like, no, I don't. He said, why are you doing hands like that? I said, I'm not doing my hands like nothing. Daddy, like, you know, okay, a little tough with y'all, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there before I get kicked out. Damn, this got quiet fast, okay. Have you ever thought something happened to you, but it didn't? So it ain't just me? Like one time I swear to God, I swear I got shot before. I thought I got shot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. One time I thought I got shot. So let me explain. So this guy got really pissed off at me because he seen me knocking and waiting at his girlfriend's door, which I did not know that she had a boyfriend. Some random dude, bald-headed dude with glasses, came up out of nowhere. Was like, hey, cuz, who you is? Now me being myself, I'm thinking I'm about to make you a new friend or whatever. I'm being all friendly and shit. I'm like, hi, I'm Scott, how are you? This fool was not friendly at all. He like, who you here to see? And I'm like, Shakira? He like, oh, you better get some pussy? I said, hopefully. He didn't smile at all. He goes, wait right here. And he took off. Meanwhile, Shakira comes down to the door, tells her, hey, daddy. I said, don't call me that. Some dude is asking about you. Do you got a boyfriend? Before she even opened her mouth to say that she did or she didn't, dude came walking back with his hand in the coat, just like this. I said, maybe he's gonna give me a gift, or maybe he's about to bless me or something. I didn't know. I didn't know what was about to happen. All he said was, no, let's go in the house and talk real quick, all of us. And you know, she's sitting there trying to argue. First of all, Brandon, what are you yelling about? I told you that's just my friend. You're not the only dude that comes and sees me, whatever. So I'm scared because he has his hands like this. It can't be good. So all I know is I tried to make a run for it to the car, and all I heard was bam. And I went unconscious. I woke up. She's helping me to the chair. Tells me, let me get you a ginger ale. I said, no, don't give me no damn ginger ale. I said, take her to the hospital. She was like, for what? I said, because he shot me. She was like, he didn't shoot you. I said, yes, you did. You didn't hear it? She said, Scotty, you just heard the door slam. I said, now how did I end up on the floor? She said, you had a panic attack. I was so doggone mad. How much time I got left? 30 seconds? 10. Damn. That's how long it took me to get here. Okay, well, at least the joke worked a little bit. My name is Scotty Moore. You can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Thank you guys so much for dealing with that joke, y'all. I really appreciate it. God bless.
Scotty Moore, everybody! Oh my goodness. Oh, I did not mean to make that up. The craziest thing that ever happened to me, I was walking down the streets of Fredericksburg and I see this guy sitting on a stoop and he looks over at me and he says, "What's up, Yakuza?" How did he know that is my roommate's favorite video game? Very bizarre. Our next comic, well, let's just say she does gay stuff on purpose. It is the lovely Grace Moyer!
Everybody give it up for Jean! If any of you guys didn't know, Jean lived in Fredericksburg up until recently. So I've gotten in the habit, anytime I see Jean, I'm like, oh my God, Jean! But now, like, you live here, so I see you all the time, so it's just turned into Arrested Development. Anytime she sees Jean Parmesan. I was like, is that a reference people will get? Turns out, yes. Blake looks like Mr. Schuster from Glee. Okay. Big Glee crowd, not a big Arrested Development crowd. Interesting. What I gather from that correlation is that everyone in here is gay. I do send some mixed signals about being gay as well. I kind of think of it like I'm a lesbian the same way Elizabeth Warren is Native American. Like, it's a really big part of my personality. It's not like full Rachel Dolezal, you know. I have Sapphic heritage. Just don't ask about the fractions. You know, I usually measure my body count in bisexuals dozens. All the slutty bisexuals know that that's 12 men and 1 woman. They call me Strappajoia. That's cool. I recently went to Europe. I went to Germany. I had to get on a train to a place called Osmundshausen, but it's spelled exactly like ass man. I was like, what? Now I'm expected to get on a train just to find an ass man? Usually I just turn around. Fuck, no one was looking. Fuck. I was like, this will be great. I'm gonna catch someone. And that's a hard thing. I wish I had bigger tits because I want to be able to publicly shame men for checking me out. And it's like way harder to catch when it's your ass. That's cool. I went to the Anne Frank house. That was nice. Do you guys remember when Justin Bieber went to the Anne Frank house? He left a note about how she would have been a believer. And that's fucked up. He shouldn't have done that. Really insensitive. It is accurate. Okay, guess a lot of people here haven't read The Diary of Anne Frank. But I started doing something similar. Anytime I see like a memorial for a dead girl, I just leave a little note that's like, R.I.P. Angel, she would have loved my stand-up. It's going over really well. Then we went past a place called Homo Monument. Okay. Cool. And 69. That was Homo Monument. Oh my god. So I saw the Homo Monument and I looked at my gay sister and I was like, is that where you came from? And she was like, Grace, just so you know, that's like a memorial for gay people who were killed in the Holocaust. I was like, fuck, I thought this was another Ostmanshausen situation. I thought it was as hilarious as you guys thought it was. But classic Hitler always ruining my jokes. Among other bad things. Okay, he did worse stuff, but he also kind of fucked up my joke. Okay, bye guys.
Moyer, everybody! Ever so topical. Our next comic, maybe even our final one, in his formative years, he built with his own two hands the Ostmanshausen. Please give it up for the delightful, wonderful Sammy Tamimi. Thank you so much. That concludes tonight's Swede Talk. Swede Talk will be back in 2 weeks on October 20th.